What if everything you thought you knew about your brain's limits was just a story? For so long, we've been told our brains are largely set in stone by adulthood, that our capacity for learning and change diminishes with age. I confess, I used to believe this too. But here's the paradox. Your brain isn't fixed. It's a chameleon, constantly adapting. A groundbreaking 2021 study in the Journal of Cognitive Neuroscience revealed something astonishing. People who engaged in just 10 days of growth mindset training showed a measurable increase in gray matter in their prefrontal cortex. Meanwhile, individuals with a fixed mindset showed no such change. Think about that for a second. In less than 2 weeks, simply shifting your perspective can physically reshape the very structure responsible for decision-making and personality. Have you ever felt like you're stuck with the brain you've got? This research suggests otherwise, hinting at an incredible power within you. We often hear that success comes from relentless effort, and that a growth mindset means you'll eventually overcome everything without a hitch. But what if I told you the truth is far more counterintuitive? Could embracing more setbacks actually be the secret to accelerating your progress? A surprising 2020 Harvard study uncovered that individuals with a strong growth mindset actually experience more situations where things don't go as planned. Yes, you heard that right. But here's the crucial difference. They rebound significantly faster. They don't see these moments as personal flaws or signs of inadequacy. Instead, they view them as crucial data points, valuable information for learning and adjusting. Fixed mindset individuals, on the other hand, tend to avoid challenges to protect their ego, to avoid any perceived failure. Growth mindset people, they actively seek out challenges, even when they feel a tremor of apprehension, because they understand that true learning lives just beyond their comfort zone. What does this mean for your own journey? It suggests that the path to growth isn't about avoiding difficulty, but about how you interpret it. And this interpretation can change everything. Let me share a story that illustrates this transformation beautifully. Meet Akari, a 30-year-old software developer in Tokyo. For years, she battled burnout, constantly feeling like she wasn't good enough, despite her dedication. Every piece of criticism, every coding bug, felt like a personal indictment. She was trapped in a fixed mindset, her potential stifled by self-doubt. But then, Akari discovered the power of reframing. She started viewing criticism not as an attack, but as feedback fuel, information to help her improve. Instead of, "I can't code this," her mantra became, "I'm learning to code this." The shift was gradual, but profound. Her desk, once cluttered with the physical manifestation of her mental chaos, became organized and efficient. Her productivity soared, and a graph of her output would show a clear upward trajectory. Imagine if every piece of feedback, every difficult moment, became fuel for your journey. Akari's story is a powerful testament that this isn't just theory, it's a lived reality. But the really interesting part is coming up, as we dive into how you can start making these shifts today. But now, let us look at this from a completely different angle. Direct, actionable steps you can implement right now to begin cultivating your own growth mindset. These aren't just concepts, they're growth hacks designed for immediate impact. First, try the failure reflection ladder. Think of a recent setback, big or small. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, ask yourself, what did this teach me about my resilience? What specific steps can I take differently next time? Second, embrace the stretch challenge. Pick a skill you're a little terrified of, perhaps public speaking, learning a new language, or even trying a new recipe. Commit to just 10 minutes of it right now. The discomfort is where the growth happens. And finally, the neural rewiring script. For 30 seconds, repeat the affirmation, "Every challenge is a chance to grow." Science shows this simple act can activate your brain's reward system, literally rewiring your pathways for positivity and perseverance. Are you ready to truly feel your brain shifting even in just a few minutes? The impact of a growth mindset extends far beyond individual psychology. It reshapes entire facets of our world. Did you know that adopting a growth mindset isn't just about personal well-being, but about literally shaping your future and perhaps even mirroring our species' journey? From a neuroscience perspective, embracing learning through challenges has been linked to increased dopamine release in the brain's reward pathways, creating a positive feedback loop that makes you seek out more growth. Economically, studies show people with growth mindsets are 3 times more likely to pursue advanced degrees, viewing education not as a finite task, but as a lifelong investment in their evolving potential. And if we look to evolutionary biology, it's clear that early humans with adaptable minds, those who learned from environmental shifts and adjusted their strategies, were the ones who survived and thrived. A growth mindset isn't just a modern concept, it's an evolutionary advantage coded into our very survival. What you are about to learn will surprise you even further, revealing a hidden superpower of this mindset. Prepare for another mind-bending revelation. We've talked about resilience and adaptability, but there's a growth mindset superpower you might not even realize you possess: innovation. Research from Nature Human Behavior in 2022 unveiled that individuals with growth mindsets are a staggering 40% more likely to innovate in their careers and personal lives. Imagine a startup founder whose initial business model doesn't work out. A fixed mindset might lead them to abandon the entire venture. But a growth mindset founder, they see it as a learning opportunity, a crucial data point to pivot, refine, and ultimately create something even better. Think of it. One employee, faced with a project setback, might simply give up, while another, embracing a growth mindset, immediately begins rethinking the strategy, exploring new avenues, and ultimately finding a breakthrough. Could this single mindset shift be the key to unlocking breakthroughs in your own career and life? It's about seeing possibility where others see only dead ends. But how can we truly embed this mindset so deeply that it becomes second nature? The answer lies in a simple yet profound analogy. To truly grasp the transformative power of a growth mindset, let's cultivate a mental image. Imagine your brain as a vast, fertile, neural garden. Every thought you think, every experience you encounter is like a seed. Positive, constructive thoughts are like nutrient-rich seeds, growing into robust plants of confidence and capability. Negative, self-limiting thoughts? They're like weeds, stifling growth and consuming vital energy. You, my friend, are the gardener of this incredible landscape. The challenges you face are like the changing seasons or unexpected weather conditions. A growth mindset isn't about wishing away the storms. It's about learning how to tend your garden through them, how to nurture resilience in the face of adversity, and how to prune away what no longer serves you. Think about it for a second. Every challenge, every success is simply you tending to your unique neural landscape. What kind of garden are you cultivating with your daily thoughts and reactions? This analogy helps us visualize that our mental environment isn't static. It's a vibrant ecosystem that we have the power to shape. So, we've journeyed through the hidden labs of neuroplasticity, understood why setbacks are truly data points, witnessed real-life transformations, and discovered the superpower of innovation. We've seen your brain isn't a fixed entity, but a dynamic, ever-changing landscape, your own personal neural garden. The journey of cultivating a growth mindset isn't about reaching a destination where everything is perfect. It's about embracing the ongoing process of learning, adapting, and continuously expanding your potential. It's about understanding that your limits are not fixed boundaries, but rather horizons that expand with every new challenge you embrace. Isn't it time to stop viewing your perceived weaknesses as defining characteristics and start seeing them as the very soil from which your greatest growth will emerge? This mindset isn't just a psychological tool, it's a philosophy for life. empowering you to author a future far more expansive and fulfilling than you ever imagined possible. What do you think? How has a growth mindset already reshaped a part of your world? Or what single step will you take to begin cultivating your neural garden today? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.